Over the last year or so, skins for mobile devices have gained considerable popularity. In this newly emerging market, one Canadian manufacturer has ridden considerable acclaim, boasting the most precise fit on Earth. But just how good are their skins? My name is Stephen Potter, and these are the dbrand skins for the LG G3 and Nexus 4. I'm going to be splitting this review into 3 parts, based on what I think matters most in a skin: texture, aesthetics, and protection. So let's start off with texture. Many people buy skins to increase the grip available on slippery phones, and I can say that dbrand's carbon fibre patterned skins do an excellent job of this. It's still a smooth feeling, but it has just enough resistance to reassure me that I'm not about to drop my phone. The other material that I tried, their True Colour, was actually surprisingly smooth after I'd read reports of it having a sandpaper-like feel. It's still got more grip than something like aluminium, but might not make quite as much of a difference. That being said, I really did like the implementation of the front skin on the LG G3. When held in one hand for watching video, it provides a surface slightly grippier than glass, and most importantly, one that won't collect a multitude of fingerprints. The one negative thing you will notice when using these skins is the slight edge between them and the body of your phone. It's not that bad in general use, but if you run your finger across it, it will feel a bit sharp. Now, dbrand have clearly taken this into consideration. With their skin for the G3, they provide 2 rear skins, a standard and a precision fit. The standard fit gives you plenty of flexibility, allowing you to easily remove the rear cover of the device at any point, but it does also mean that the edges will dig into your hands a bit. This alone was enough to lead me to switch to the precision, which does feel a lot better, but in order to remove the rear cover I now have to go through the process of peeling the edges of the skin up, something you really don't want to do as it will weaken the adhesive there. The installation of this skin was also fairly easy, even with my fairly shaky hands, although for the LG G3 a hairdryer was required. I'm not going to give you any demonstrations of this here, as dbrand have some of the best tutorials on how to do it over on their YouTube channel. It's not the simplest of things to do, but with a bit of patience, almost anybody should be able to get an almost perfect application. Moving on to aesthetics. I'd be lying if I said these skins didn't look anything aside from exceptional. dbrand's claims of these having the most precise fit on Earth may well be true. The only complaint I have with the precision of these skins is to do with the front piece on the G3. It seems to be a tiny bit too short, letting the original colour behind the glass shine through. We're talking sub-millimetre levels of accuracy here, and it's not something I'd normally notice, but I felt that it was worth mentioning given what dbrand have been declaring. One of the things I like most about the carbon fibre material is the way it interacts with light. It gives it an appearance which reminds me a bit of the cat eye effect on the back of the Nexus 4. But if carbon fibre is not your cup of tea, then feel free to choose something different. dbrand's website offers one of the best customization tools I've ever seen, with beautiful renders and plenty of options, meaning you should be able to create a design which feels truly personal. Finally, let's talk about protection. Now, skins are never going to provide much in the way of drop protection, but what they can protect your device from is scratches and other small dents. From the few weeks I've been using these skins, they would appear to do this very well, and don't appear to require that much visible damage either. But alas, these skins can only protect the areas of the device that they cover, so any region which is left uncovered will take just as much damage as it would without a skin installed. As a result of this, I would only really recommend skins to people who take good care of their devices in the first place. In the end, it's up to you to decide whether or not skins are right for you. If you only need minimal protection from the elements, rarely drop your device, and don't want to sacrifice its form for the sake of a bit of armour, then skins are probably for you. But if you aren't so good to your devices, then a case may well be a better choice. Altogether, dbrand provide what may well be the very highest quality skins on the market, and an excellent overall customer experience to match. If there's one thing I'd like to see from them, it would be a greater number of devices being supported. While dbrand do support a very decent number of phones, tablets, and even a few laptops, there are some devices that just seem to be missing. You can buy a skin for the Galaxy S4, but there's no option for the Galaxy S5. You can buy skins for the iPad 2 and 3, but there's no option for either Airs. I can only suspect that this is due to them not being able to easily design skins for these devices, but I can't say for sure. But if a skin is available for your device, then don't be afraid to order. You will be getting what may well be the most precise fit on Earth. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, then feel free to give it a dislike. If you have a question or some more detailed feedback, then leave that in the comment section. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, make sure you click the subscribe button below.